Hey guys, the Franchise Goat here, and welcome to episode number 14 of our Baltimore Orioles franchise. Today's episode, we are going to be playing a spring training game, just to get a feel of the new team. We're going to be playing this game right in the middle of spring training, against the Toronto Blue Jays. So this is probably going to be a pretty quick episode. Nothing to do really before the game, so let's jump right on in, nice and quick here, and get it going. All right, as you can see, there's our lineup along with batting averages so far. I wouldn't take too much stock into them. We've only played, 14 games. But you're going to see me do a lot of substituting in this game, in the batting order and in the pitching. So let's jump on in. Taijuan Walker getting the start for the Blue Jays. There you can see his spring stats. Thrown 14 innings with a 3.86 ERA, not too bad. Decent number of strikeouts there for Walker. There's a line drive base hit into left center field. And the first hit of the ball game for Hayes, we're going to stretch it to second and make it safely. So a 2-out double there for Austin Hayes, and we have a scoring chance in the first. Swinging a fly ball hit into center field. Just got under it there with Mancini. And that'll be the end of the top of the first. We get a double from Hayes. Hit a couple balls hard. Don't score, though. Heading to the bottom of the first. Robbie Erlin, the offseason acquisition, makes the start for us. He's made 2 in spring. That 5.40 ERA in just 8 1/3 innings. Limiting the walks, which is good to see. He does have strikeouts, 7 of them in 8 innings, which is good to see. Let's see what he can do today. Swing and a drive hit deep to left field. And a good start for the Blue Jays, as I believe that was Vladimir Guerrero Jr. who absolutely launches a baseball off of Erlin. Got behind him and threw a fastball down the middle. Guerrero didn't miss it. We're down 1-0. Swinging a fly ball hit deep into center field. And 2 home runs in the inning for the Blue Jays. This time, Teoscar Hernandez. Another moonshot there. That time got 3-2 and tried to throw a changeup and ended up hanging it badly out over the plate. So 2 home runs in the first for the Blue Jays. Not a great start for Erlin, but we won't take too much out of this since it's just spring training. Swinging a pop-up. Ball's hit into shallow center. Austin Hayes will come in. He'll make the play. Tough first inning for Robbie Erlin. He gives up 2 solo home runs, and we're down 2-0 going to the second. Swinging a fly ball hit into center. That's going to be right at George Springer. Quiet second for the Orioles. We go to the bottom of the second, down 2-0. Swing and a miss. Ended up missing with that pitch out over the plate, but Erlin picks up his first strikeout of the ballgame. Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Erlin. He gets Jordan Groshans there, and there's 2 down. Got him looking. Good inning for Robbie Erlin. That will be, I think actually I'm going to let him go one more. But he strikes out the side there in the second. Good inning, good sign from him to bounce back. There's a ground ball. That's a fair ball down the right field line and into the corner. Teoscar Hernandez can't pick it up cleanly, and Adley Rutschman's going to have a leadoff double here in the top of the third. Good piece of hitting there. Oh, they're actually going to go single and E9, but still a good piece of hitting from Adley Rutschman. There's a fly ball. That's hit well into left center field, and that ball is going to get down in one hop against the wall. Springer will get it in quickly. Rutschman had to hold up at second to make sure he could tag up. And a double for Hanser Alberto, and we're in business here in the third. That ball's going to get away from the catcher Leone, and scoring on the play is Adley Rutschman. And we get 1 run back, down 2-1, and looking to cash in that runner from third. There's a line drive base hit for Jonathan Villar, who I'm going to like playing with him. And Villar has himself an RBI single, and we've tied this game at 2. There's a hard hit ground ball to short. but Bichette will make the play. We strike back for 2 here in the top of the third and even up the game, heading to the bottom of the third, which will be Robbie Erlin's last inning. Swinging a fly ball hit deep into center field. Hayes is back. He's at the wall, leaps, and cannot make the play. George Springer hits the 3rd solo home run of the ballgame for the Blue Jays, and they immediately take the lead right back off of Robbie Erlin. It's 3-2 Toronto. Swinging a shallow pop-up. In from left is Mancini. He's going to make the throw to the plate, and safe at the plate is Bo Bichette. And the Blue Jays immediately get both runs back, and they take a 4-2 lead. Swinging a ground ball hit to third. Ruiz will go the easy way to second, and that'll do it for the Blue Jays in the 4th. They pick up 2 more and lead it 4-2. Rough outing for Robbie Erlin. He'll be done after the 3rd. Swinging a fly ball hit deep into right field. This ball is gone. Renato Nunez hits his 3rd home run of the spring, and we come right back and tie the game again at 4. Absolute bullet the other way from Nunez. Gotten a 3-1 hitter's count there, and just absolutely crushed a fastball that was right down the middle. 105 off the bat the opposite way, and Renato Nunez with hopefully a good sign. Swing and a fly ball hit deep into right field. This ball's long gone for Adley Rutschman. His 1st home run of the spring, and a good sign again as Adley Rutschman hits a home run into right field, and we take our first lead of the game at 5-4. Swinging a line drive, there's another hit. Jonathan VR. And we just keep on hitting here in the top of the 4th off of Taijuan Walker. There's a line drive. That's off the glove of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And everyone's going to be safe. Hard hit ball. Guerrero almost stole a hit. But it's yet another hit, and the bases are loaded for Austin Hayes. Swing and a miss. Good cutter from Thornton. And that'll end the top of the 4th. We grab a bunch. 3 to be exact. And take a 5-4 lead. We're going to bring on one of our top relief pitching prospects, Durbin Feltman. He's had a very good spring. 6 2/3 innings with 7 strikeouts. He's yet to give up a run. Swing and a miss. Curveball ties up Biggio, and there's the first strikeout for Durbin Feltman. Swinging a line drive hit deep into right center field, but Austin Hayes is going to track it down, and Durbin Feltman pitches a scoreless and hitless bottom of the 4th. He's just going to throw that 1 inning today, but good to see him getting up in 97. We're heading to the 5th. Swinging a pop-up. Totally dropped my PCI there. And this is going to be a 1-2-3 5th for Trent Thornton. Very good inning for him. Keeps the Blue Jays in the game. They're only down 5-4 going to the bottom of the 5th. For the bottom of the 5th, we're going to bring out another one of our top pitching prospects, this time a starter prospect, Isaiah Campbell. He has also been very good. Has yet to give up a run in 9 1/3. And we'll see what he can have. See if we can work him through 2 innings in this appearance. Swing and a miss. Good 2-seamer down and in. Campbell strikes out Springer. And there is the first out here in the 5th. Swinging a pop-up. This is into shallow right. Santander will make the catch on the run. And a big out there for Campbell as he keeps the runner at third. There's 2 down now. Swinging a ground ball back up the middle for a base hit. 2 runs are going to come home and score. And the Blue Jays retake a 6-5 lead. Cavan Biggio with the RBI single off of Isaiah Campbell. We will try and get him through this 5th, but that's probably going to be his only inning. That's popped up on the infield. Renato Nunez will call. He'll make the catch. So a tough outing for Isaiah Campbell. Some balls hit hard. Some unlucky ones too, but he works his 1 inning, and we're down 6-5 going to the 6th. Swinging a line drive hit into right center field. That ball's going to get in the gap and go all the way to the wall. Adley Rutschman's going to have yet another double, his 3rd hit of the ball game. And he has been very good. I think I'm going to really enjoy using him. But we have a scoring chance here in the top of the 6th. There's a line drive base hit into left field for Hanser Alberto. We'll hold Rutschman at 3rd, and they're at the corners with 1 out. Swinging a fly ball hit deep into right field. This ball is gone. A 3-run home run for Anthony Santander. His 6th of the spring already, picking up right where he left off last year in the big leagues. Santander's 3-run home run gives us an 8-6 lead here in the top of the 6th, and runs aplenty in this ball game. Swinging a fly ball into right field, but it's right at Hernandez. He'll make the play, and that'll do it for the top of the 6th. 3-run home run for Santander gives us the lead back. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th with a new arm coming out of the bullpen. So we're going to call on Jesse Biddle, who was an acquisition in the offseason. He's going to be one of our better lefties out of the pen. 2.45 ERA in 7 1/3 innings so far in the spring. Swinging a ground ball to short, hard hit. VR is there, and a perfect bottom of the 6th for Jesse Biddle. Didn't realize that he throws 98, but good to see. We're headed to the 7th, up by 2. There's a ground ball back up the middle. 2-out hit for Renato Nunez. And we're going to start getting some pinch runners and pinch hitters here in to see some other guys. We're going to pinch run Cedric Mullins here, one of our fastest players on the bench with over 80 speed. He will pinch run there for Nunez. That's on the ground to second, bobbled by Biggio, and everybody's going to be safe. Rio Ruiz gets on the error, and we have a chance to score with 2 outs here in the 7th. We're bringing out Stevie Wilkerson here to pinch run for Rio Ruiz. He will, he probably won't stay in and play 3rd. Despite the great game from Adley Rutschman, we're going to bring out Chance Sisco to give him an at-bat here with runners in scoring position. He will stay in and catch. There's a ground ball to first, knocked down by Guerrero. He will throw on to first and make the play. So Sisco hit it hard. Not to be. A bunch of changes coming up for us here in the bottom of the 7th. Defensively, we still have a 2-run lead. Tyler Nevin here is going to take over at first base after Nunez was pinch run for. Joey Alderson, our first-round pick and bright young prospect, will take over at 3rd for Rio Ruiz. And Jimmy Cordero, our trade acquisition in the offseason, who's pitched 8 2/3 innings, does have a 4.15 ERA. We'll get to see him here for the 7th. And Chance Sisco remaining in the game to catch. Swing and a miss. 99 upstairs from Cordero, and he gets his first strikeout. Swing and a miss. 99 miles an hour on the sinker from Cordero. He picks up 2 strikeouts, works around the double, and pitches a scoreless 7th. We're headed to the 8th, up 8-6. There's a line drive base hit into center field for Hanser Alberto. He gets on to lead off the top of the 8th. We're going to bring out Andrew Velasquez to pinch run for Hanser Alberto, and he'll remain at second base for the rest of the game. And Pat Valaika here is going to pinch hit for Jonathan VR, and Valaika will remain at shortstop for the remainder of the game. There's a little floater into shallow right field. That ball's going to drop down. And it's back-to-back singles here in the top of the 8th. Orioles have something going. There's a line drive into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. 2 runs are going to come home and score. It's a 2-run single for Austin Hayes. And it's 10-6 Baltimore here in the 8th. Dwight Smith Jr. is going to come off the bench to pinch run for Hayes. And he will remain in center field for the rest of the game. And Ryan Mountcastle here is going to pinch hit for Trey Mancini, and he'll remain in left field for the remainder of the game. There's a ground ball base hit up the middle for Mountcastle. And he has a hit, and our offense is rolling here in the 8th. There's a line drive into right field, over the head of the right fielder and up against the wall. Coming to the plate, it's going to be a bang-bang play, but Dwight Smith Jr. scores, and we lead 11-6 on the RBI double by DJ Stewart. Ground ball to second base for Tyler Nevin. He'll be thrown out at first, but he is successful in his at-bat. Gets the RBI, and it's 12-6. Swinging a line drive, but it's going to be right at the left fielder. Joey Alderson hit it hard, but nothing to show for it. We go to the bottom of the 8th with a 12-6 lead. Paul Fry coming into the game for what will be his 4th appearance. He does have a 4.5 ERA, he's allowed 1 run in 2 innings. Hasn't struck anyone out and walked 2, so not a great spring, but very small numbers. We'll ask him to get through the 8th. Swing and a miss. There's the first strikeout of the spring for Paul Fry, and there's 1 down here in the 8th. That's popped up. Shortstop Valleca is out in shallow center. He'll make the play. And it's a 1-2-3 bottom of the 8th for Paul Fry. We head to the 9th with a 6-run lead. Swing and a miss. Good slider there from Reed Foley. We go 1-2-3 in the top of the 9th, looking to finish out this game in the bottom. To finish off this game, even though it's not a safe situation, we're bringing in our big free agent acquisition, Trevor Rosenthal. He has not had the best of springs, but he's our closer going into the season. Let's see what he can do in the 9th. Swinging a ground ball to second. There's 1. There is 2. And Rosenthal, after the leadoff walk, gets the double play, and we're 1 out away from a victory. Swing and a pop-up around home plate. Chance Sisco will make the play, and the Baltimore Orioles win this spring training game by a final score of 12-6. An offensive explosion. Bullpen was quite good, especially the guys who we're actually going to be using this season. Managed to get almost everyone into the game for an at-bat, which was good to see. And so let's take a quick look at the stats. Player of the game is Adley Rutschman. 3 for 3 with that home run, double, and single. As you can see, Hanser Alberto was also 4 for 4. Good to see from him. 2 hits for Santander and Nunez. Both of them added a home run. Isaiah Campbell actually took the win despite being our one relief pitcher who gave up runs. He gave up 2 in that inning he pitched. Jacob Wagespack, I think that's how you say it, took the loss after he gave the 3-run home run to Santander. So we're going to jump back in. We're going to simulate the rest of spring training. And then I will show you guys the spring training stats before we go. All right, so we finished spring training 10 and 15 here. Let's just take a look. I'm not going to do a deep dive into the stats, but we are going to take a look and just see who stood out. By batting average, Chris Davis didn't really have many at-bats, neither did Mountcastle. Velasquez had a decent spring. Joey Alderson pretty good at 324. Hanser Alberto had a very good spring. Santander, a very good spring. Anyone who really struggled, who was getting consistent at-bats, only one I really see is Jonathan VR. Did not have a great spring. That's okay. He's a 92 overall. I'm sure he will pick it up. Mancini and Nunez struggled a little. Sisco did too, and Rutschman had a pretty good spring, so that tells me I'm making the right call there. Pitching-wise, looking through guys who had, Paul Fry was okay, only 5 1/3. Tanner Scott in 10 innings was pretty good. Jesse Biddle was very good in 13 innings. Trevor Rosenthal, not too bad. A.J. Puck, 19 innings. He was probably our best starter. John Means and Sandy Alcantara, pretty average through their 23 2/3 innings apiece. Down at the bottom end, Robbie Erlin really struggled in those 17 innings. That's okay. Jorge Lopez wasn't good. That's tough to see. And then Grayson Rodriguez will need to pick it up a little bit in the regular season. But yeah, that's going to do it for me, guys. That's going to do it for episode number 14. In the next episode, we will jump in and play opening day. And to start next episode, I will show you the final lineups and pitching rotation as well as bullpen for our team. I will set that up between episodes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I will see you guys in episode number 15. Take care.